All right, what's going on? This is Shimon Monroe. I'm going to be reacting to my old podcast from a little over a year ago. This is something that the Lord told me to do in 2022. Once I got saved, He told me that you're going to be a vessel towards my people. And growing up, I wasn't always a speaker, but I love to talk. I love to talk. I'm not gonna lie, but basically, what this topic is about is the title is boundaries plus markers equals holiness. And the whole point of this is just to basically share to people, what is gonna come with on this journey with God. Once people start to not understand why God has you in their space and why you should put up boundaries. I'm not gonna put up with time. We're gonna go straight into it. This is my YouTube channel right here. Go ahead and subscribe to it. This is something that I did not want to do, but I had to be obedient. So I'm just doing what I'm called to do. So get y'all popcorn, get y'all drink. I got coffee. I got coffee to keep me up all night. So yeah, get cozy and we're gonna go straight into it, man.
Morning. This is your host, Shamar Slexley Monroe. This is JZS 97.12 podcast. Um, Yesterday was Saturday, and that's why today's podcast did not upload. I was uploading the past, podcast, the prior podcast onto YouTube, and that's not an excuse. I could have, recorded. Honestly, I was out talking with a friend, just talking about just fellowshipping, and I
Oh, sorry, y'all. Just hearing my voice sometimes is very like cringe. It can be very cringe, but yeah, I'm a scan through. I'm a scan through because I don't want to put up with time. This is me just introducing myself when it comes to Slexley. That's my old nicknames. I was trying to make it work. That's not a thing no more. So yes, please just ignore that part. But anyways,
being saying how how once you take this walk of faith, and you tell it to the world. Now you have those who would love it, and you have those who hate it. The ones that hate it, they are most likely the ones that known you from what you were at first before you accepted Jesus into your heart. And this is by experience. No one's mock. Yes, people mock me all the time, but no one just like brutally crucified me like they did Jesus. But this is what happens. And honestly, once I started to create these boundaries, this is the next topic. Putting up these boundaries, um, it became a bit hard for me to openly express that I am a Christian. Why? Because of course, this walk is not for the weak, and the world is just so much in love with sinning.
all right. So let me talk about this real quick. So basically, what I was trying to say was, it's like when you start to give your life to Christ, you will start to see yourself in a different point of view, and people will start to view you differently. And I was just trying to prove a point that these things will happen. I'm pretty sure that we all experienced this. People see you for what you were at first, and then now they get to calling you preacher this and pastor this and this and this and that. So basically, I was just sharing my experience and what it was like once I first gave my life to Christ. But I just want y'all just to really, really see my mindset, what it was like back then. So that's all is really it. But we can go right back into it.
Jesus is there to protect us. And it goes to, if you want to stop smoking, you have to put up boundaries. Okay,
Mm.
like, okay, you have their best friend, y'all do everything together, but he or she still smokes, and you don't want to do that anymore.
Mm.
You will start to realize once you pass on smoking, things are gonna get, a little bit, things are gonna change. They're gonna stop coming around less and less. It's not that they hate you. It's just that y'all lives don't line up the same because you have up these boundaries. So this, if you have that one friend and every time y'all see each other, y'all spark up, and you trying to take this walk of faith, be prepared because that relationship is not going to be the same. The only way y'all had this covenant, the only way y'all had this friendship, the only thing that was keeping y'all together like glue was y'all smoking, and y'all don't have no, what's the key word? Intimacy. That's
Woo! Hold on, now I was cooking. I was cooking with that one. Pretty much self-explanatory. You know, once you do things that's of God and you don't do things that's of the world, like you and other people will lose interest in each other, and you would start to really see like there's nothing that y'all have in common besides getting intoxicated and doing things that's not of God, and that's the only thing that kept y'all friendship or the relationship tight. And it's like once you start to follow God, these things gotta break away. These things gotta go away. It just can't be, the way it was anymore. And it's like they don't understand that, but you understand that because you know what God is showing you. But a whole lot of times, what we like to do is we like to compromise for other people, because once you start to walk with God, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fun all the time. But He will start to, remove old things and bring in new things. You have to find interest in things that is of God. Find interest in things outside of sin, and that can be kind of stressful. But then it's fun too, because once I started to discover new things about myself, I started to see how, innocent, I wanted to be. But the only reason why I was not innocent is because of what I was around and what I was influenced by, and like what I was putting my spirit into, what I was putting my life into. And then once God gave me the choice to leave out of those environments, I started to see things from a different lens, and those friendships were no longer a thing. So that's basically what I was trying to say right there.
the same thing what it is with Jesus. Once we sit here sinning, once we turning away from Him and being a disciple of Jesus, you don't you're accepting Jesus into your life, and then you have that boyfriend or girlfriend who you told you don't want to have sex with them anymore, and then you have that friend that you smoke with or drink with, whatever the case may be. And if it doesn't align with your morals, if that relationship falls, it's because there was no intimacy. I remember a few times where whoever I was with said they didn't want to have sex anymore. I was against it, and that made me realize it was no intimacy.
Okay, what I was saying in there was, let me give y'all a little story on how I became celibate, right? So I was with somebody and we were dating for 2 years at this time that this was making. I mean that I recorded this. Obviously we was broken up at the time, but I got with this person, and we were obviously fornicating. We had broke up the first time. Um Things just went left, and I became more and more vulnerable, and I fell into leaning more towards the flesh. Thought that this was the only way that we could connect through intimacy, through sexual intercourses. And long story short, the only reason why I went celibate at that time was to make that person happy. And it's true and it's honesty, but fast forward 2 years later, like I didn't want to give it up, but due to that person's obedience and me doing it for that person, God flipped it on me. He was showing me that due to your obedience, you will have eternal life with me, and you will be able to overcome this uh stronghold that's been over your life ever since you was a child. And then once I already seen how true I was in it for him, he was really able to work through me and allow me to come to this revelation that I have now. But at that time, I was devastated. Like, man, god dang, man, I can't get no more, man. But this and that. But now it's like I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for my person. I'm born again. Those things don't bother me anymore. I don't think in that way anymore. A whole lot of times, God, He would take something from you, and He would not give you the full reason why He took it from you, but you will know it is the right thing to do because you see it in His Word. Once this person had told me that they didn't want to have sex anymore, yes, I got upset, but I couldn't hold that person accountable by something that was true. It was either I get with it or I don't. And I got with it because I thought it was for this person. We're not together no more. But I'm still standing strong because I've been following Christ this whole time, and I realized it was not for that person, it was for God. Ain't that amazing how God works? He works in so many different ways that you would never ever imagine, but He will work through other people. He will work through people who, like, He would put someone in your life, take them out your life, and then He would make you remember why that person was there. That's why you shouldn't, seek, old people in your life as a bad thing, because it can be a good thing, because this person could either took you away from Christ, or they could have brought you to Christ. And in this case, this person brought me to Christ. I got on my knees because I really really needed God at this time, because I thought that I was solely uh living for this person. I realized that this person is not going to get me to heaven. It's only Jesus Christ himself. And God just used that. He used my fleshly desires to bring me closer to him. No one wants to talk about this. This is true. So this is my little story on how I became celibate after 2 years. And it's like it's still a fight. It's still something that I battle. But I know that once I cast my imaginations upon God, and He would give me a way out of those imaginations. He would give me ways out of that temptation. And I honestly, like I said in that video earlier, if I'm not in a position to date, I'm not gonna date. Like, if I find someone attractive and they're in my life, they're in my life. I'm not gonna force it, because I know that my distractions in my life, it comes to women. It comes to being in a relationship, because I solely put my life around being a provider as a man, and to satisfy my flesh and to lustful things. But the more and more I put that to the side, I went more towards Christ. I've been able to really overcome this promiscuous spirit that I've had ever since high school, because I was in and out of a relationship. I could not get out of a relationship for no reason. But now it's been a year and a half, and now my mindset has changed, and now I'm just strictly waiting on God. But it only started at that point right there, once she was like, I don't want to do this no more. Past 4 years later, I'm still standing strong with God. And I just thank God for that, because who would have thought that Shamar, out of all people, if you knew, if you knew, only if you knew, man.
Both try to take this walk of faith, that doesn't mean you're going to be together, because the damage is already done. Jesus has to work on you one by one. He has to work on you by yourself.
My point exactly. My point exactly, man. Let me skim through, cause I don't want to spoil it for y'all, but I'm just skim through and just see what else I talked about. Let's see.
You lay down everything, your music taste, what you watch, what you're listening to, who you're around, where you go, what you consume. All of that is being laid down at the altar, and it's being sacrificed for Jesus, because Jesus sacrificed for our sins. So the only way you can accept this holiness, this level of Holy Spirit discernment, this level of love, this level of healing, and all the above, etc., is if you put up boundaries. It's not going to be easy. People are going to mock you, and this is what is going to happen. This is why I say I don't look at people, I look at the spirit, because at the end of the day, that person can look like they're so cool, that first intercourse can be so amazing, but the moment you start to really talk about Jesus, they could be lukewarm. These are the most bluntly mockers of all, the lukewarm people. You know what I'm saying? Like, one-on-one, y'all talk about Jesus all day, but the moment y'all get in a group of people who are not believers, they get to, what's up, Pastor Slee? What's up? They be mocking. Mocking is,
Bro, I'm laughing because this happened so many times in my life, bro. Ever since I came, oh my goodness, it is so hilarious, bro. Like, once you will see the difference once you're really living for God, and those who claim Christ but they are not living for God. Like, you will really irritate their soul. Like, this is insane, and this isn't to call those people out, but this is so true. Like, you know that you're on the right path once people get uncomfortable in their own faith. Whew. You know you are where you need to be once other people get uncomfortable in their own faith. That's not to say that you're better than that person, but they will start to get convicted. They will start to get convicted. And it's either they, like, humble themselves and be like, hey man, I respect you, or they'll be like, man, you doing too much, bro. Like, I'm a Christian too. You don't need to do all that. Like, I know I'm covered by the blood. Once saved, always saved. And it's like, bro, that mindset is very, very dangerous. That's why I called out the lukewarm Christians, because they are the most, like I said, they're the most mockers. They are the biggest ones, because they are in that environment. They go to church. They see people run around the church hooping and hollering, and pastor going crazy, and people praise dancing. They see that, and they don't understand why they're doing that, because they haven't they don't experience Jesus for themselves, because they don't have a relationship with him. They don't understand. So it's like, even if they're there, they still don't get it.
what I read out of the Bible. That's how they did Jesus, okay? And the effects, I know it hurts my feelings, but it's like you can't show that level of weaknesses because at the end of the day, I do this podcast for the people who DM me. Boundaries are very important. Boundaries protect you from sin.
Yeah. Say that.
You get another level of discernment.
Yep. Say that.
Boundaries protect you from yourself.
Oh, yeah. Say that, boy. Say
Boundaries
that.
are denying yourself. I talked about that the other day. Denying yourself. Now back to the mockers. Mockers will make you feel bad about yourself.
Hey, this,
Now
this,
back to the
this.
mockers. Mockers will make you feel bad about yourself. Mockers are only doing that because they're insecure in their own life. They see you happy, they want that, and what are they gonna do? They're gonna knock everything that you doing, that they could be doing, that they don't want to do because of their pride, because they are scared. They're scared to give up that drug. They're scared to give up that person. They're scared to give up that sex. They're scared to whatever the case may be. They're scared to. This is gonna hit y'all. They're scared to turn down money. Like money is people's lives. I don't talk about that so often, but I should.
Bro. Bro, this is, bro, I'm telling you, like, I don't know what got into me in this episode, but I'm going to skim through just a little bit because at one point I don't know, something hey, just listen, and this is going to be the ending of this video because I don't want this to be that long, but this is hilarious, bro. Like I promise you, like, bro.
I ain't gonna say the word. I'm that N word. I'm that B. What you talking about? Don't talk to me. Get your money up. Man, let me talk about this in the podcast real quick. The people who just have money, who got some money right now, and you talking down on people, yo, bro, you bro. Come on now, that is so disrespectful and that's so ugly. Every time I look at that, I just like, bro, you just ain't got no type of respect, and you insecure, like you was always rich. It's a mind thing, man. Being so called broke, not having money, that's a mind thing. It's a process. Yes, it could be bad. You have people who just don't do nothing. I would talk about that another day about money, but stop doing that, man. Just because, and these girls, just because that dude who is a good dude and he has a career going on for himself and he knows what he want to do with his life, but he is living under his means and he don't take you to Steak 48 and he take you to Cheddar's or whatever the case may be, Chick-fil-A, and you just not appreciating it, and then a dude in the DMs hit you up, you want to go get your nails, man, y'all sound so stupid.
Bro, I was tweaking out, bro. Bro, cause nah, bro, this is so true, bro. Y'all be tweaking, bro. Y'all be tripping. Y'all be tripping, bro. Hold on, bro. Go back.
Chick-fil-A and you just not appreciating it, and then a dude in the DMs hit you up, you want to go get your nails, man, y'all sound so stupid. And then you wonder why you just looking, you got all your nails done and you just still gaining weight.
Hey, hold on, hold on, hold on, bro, what I said.
And then you wonder why you just looking, you got all your nails done and you just still gaining weight. You just gaining weight that's just not good weight. You just stressed out. This dude, he be just doing you wrong. He be talking to you crazy. You know what I'm saying? He just so prideful. He not romantic. None of that. All he got is money. And these dudes, oh my jeez, man, y'all are tripping. I know I was tripping. You get this money, you go get you a Hellcat. What else? Go get you some Balenciagas with some tight Armani jeans with a graphic tee or whatever, or a Brass Pro Shop hat, and you just think you just killing it, huh? The girls don't love you, man. They looking at your money. If you ain't had that money, look, the clothes
bro, bro, bro. That's how they be looking though. That's how they be looking. Well, this is 2023. I mean, they still dress like that, but it's so hilarious, bro. Bro, this is so hilarious, bro. Bro, basically what I'm saying is, bro, and this is I'm not body shaming y'all. Please do not do that, bro. Please do not come in my comments. I'm not body shaming. What I was saying was you're gaining weight, you're stressing out because of a person that you uh invited into your life based on their outer appearance instead of their inner. Their spirit in them made you go where you should not be. Their spirit made you become depressed. Their spirit made you think that you're not beautiful. Their spirit made them made you feel like you wasn't worthy enough. So you just let yourself go because you're constantly stressing over somebody who did not like you in the first place. All they was trying to do was just hit. Simple. Let me put me on the spot, right? I got in the gym, I got big. And all of a sudden, that last person I was just talking about earlier, bro, man, I had some issues going on with me spiritually, physically, emotionally. And then all of a sudden, I just let myself go. Again, to lose who I really was because this person didn't like me for who I was. They liked me for what I was looking like. But once things was not going good in my life, that's when the real them started to really, really, really show. And that goes for me as well. That's what I did to women as well. So I seen it coming. I had it coming. Anyways, that's it, bro. That's it. I was gonna bring up a point, but hold on, let me see. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me tell the story
And
real
what I
quick.
can say what's going to defeat the mockers is that once you just keep going up, once you just keep praising God, once you just keep with your faith, they don't like that because they want that.
Hey man, hey, that's it, bro. Y'all, man, y'all go watch it. Y'all go watch this yourself. Y'all see, I didn't even like this myself. I only had one year ago, four views. Look, man, look, I don't care. This is just whatever I was just putting out at that time. But go watch that for yourself, man. I'm telling y'all, like, in that moment of time, like the way how I was thinking, I was not very, this is just coming off the dome how I was thinking. But I wasn't speaking with very much grace, and that's fine and all. But I just wanted just to share with y'all like the realness that how we be looking, bro. We be looking crazy. But anyways, man, that's it. With this video, I'm gonna edit all night. That's why I'm on coffee. But with that y'all see, this is Make America Christian Again. This is something that I made. Uh, I'm gonna start selling these eventually. Um, see, I'm gonna start selling these eventually. So if you want one, just hit me in the DM. I'm gonna put these out. But yeah, that's it. This is Shamar. This is not Slexley. No, I don't even know what that is anymore. Don't comment that. Don't call me that. Please don't. But yeah, that's it. Love y'all. Peace out. Bye.